Alright, I'll be showing you how to replace a kitchen faucet. You're going to want a pair of channel locks and a basin wrench, or 2 pairs of channel locks, and an oscillating tool just in case. You don't always need that though, but when you work on a bunch of different faucets and some are older and you never know how old it's going to be, sometimes that stuff does not want to come off. So that's where that oscillating tool comes in. You're going to see it here soon after I struggle to get this other supply line off here. Alright, after struggling, I just decided to zip it off there. That's probably what I should have did to all of them in the first place, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't, honestly, but we don't salvage faucets or reuse them, so. But anyway, next thing you're going to want to do is take off these plastic flange nuts. That's what secures the faucet to the sink. I use the basin wrench for these. They do make a tool for it, but I kind of feel like you can get the best leverage with a basin wrench, especially if it's rusted and it's not easy to get off, which a lot of times that's how it'll be, which is also why you probably do want to call a professional if the bottom of it looks like that, because you'll have a good time trying to get it off of there. But sometimes they'll just come right off. Really just depends on how long it's been on there, I feel like. And if it's been leaking, that's another thing. It'll create rust, and it'll be almost impossible to get off. And then I've actually cut them off too with the oscillating tool. But you got to be careful not to cut through the top of the sink. Alright, so instead of messing with that, just pull out the oscillating tool, go ahead and zip right through it. Get a little water in my mouth, I was thirsty anyway. Alright, now that's the bottom of the sprayer support, so you just want to loosen that up, take that nut all the way off there, slide it down the sprayer hose. Go ahead and pull it out. Now sometimes you got to give it a nice wiggle to get those out. It's not really too easy to get out of there, but you can bend them any way you want if it's the old one. You got to be careful with the new one. So this is a Boston Harbor faucet. I've never installed a Boston Harbor until today that I know of, at least. I have installed a lot of faucets. I probably don't remember all of them. But anyway, I don't like that you have to screw the bolts into the bottom here. I feel like they could just do that for you at least, But I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Those are the new flange nuts. I'm going to go ahead and put this faucet after I put this one in here. Now you don't have to screw them in, like you can just do them hand tight, because when you put those flange nuts on there, you're going to be spinning it the same way, so it's not going to loosen it up at all. Alright, go ahead and always clean up underneath the faucet. I ain't got all day, so I get, what'll come off in 5 to 10 minutes. That's all that's coming off of there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and screw the new sprayer onto the new hose. Now I always just set everything in there. That way once you get under the sink, everything's where it needs to be. A lot of times the faucet will want to fall over, but you can just grab it from underneath and pull it back straight. Alright, now that we got that screwed in there, we're going to go ahead and just insert the hose through there. A lot of times they'll come with a weight, and then you put that weight on the hose underneath there if it's a pull down sprayer faucet, and then that'll actually make that's what makes the faucet head go back up into the faucet after you pull it down. Alright, gonna go ahead and get that screwed on for the new sprayer. Just nice and snug, don't have to be too tight. Alright, that's what I was saying earlier, that faucet can tip over, but you just pull it right back up from underneath. Don't need a second guy. It's always easier with one though. Gonna go ahead and screw these down. That's gonna secure the new faucet. Alright, finally. Alright, now you can bend those a little bit. You don't want to bend them too much. You can kink it, and then if you kink it, you try to bend it back and it'll crack it. Then you have to go buy a new one. Even though they're not that expensive, still $56 adds up. Yeah, that one time, then you're in $100. You could have bought a nicer faucet. Alright, now those are quick connects right there for the new sprayer hose. It just pushes right on. These are 1/2 inch by 3/8 supply lines. 1/2 inch goes underneath the faucet. 3/8, if you have a 3/8 by 1/2 inch angle stop, you're going to want, obviously, the 3/8 by 1/2 inch. Alright, go ahead and tighten them up. Now those have rubber gaskets in them, so you really don't need to put anything on the threads. I always see Teflon tape on the threads. I've only done that one time before I knew anything, and I actually couldn't get it to quit leaking, and I couldn't figure out why, and it's actually because you put the thread tape on. You don't want to do that if there is rubber gaskets, and that goes on anything with anything. Alright, those are the Nip-X XS pliers. They're super handy for super tight areas. They're extra small. They come in a little pouch, so you can have them on you at all times. Perfect for when there's just, you're looking at something, trying to diagnose something, you just see a little loose supply line. You just take it out, tighten it up, boom, $50 right there. Nah, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously. I mean, you got to charge, but no, we don't charge $50. It's actually $33. That's our service fee, but we do free evaluations. So we do free estimates, but if we end up fixing anything minor, then we do charge a $33 service fee. And just like that, you want to let all the air out, give it a nice test run, make sure there ain't no leaks. Works good, customer's happy, landlord's happy, we got paid, and that's how you do it.